Next Level Nation, welcome back to another very special, as always, episode of Next Level University, where we teach you how to level up your life, your love, your health, and your wealth. We hope you enjoyed our latest episode with our buddy Nir Eyal. Today, lucky number 7s, episode number 777, Motivation Monday. Following through even when you don't want to. For our friends in the Northeast, the weather has taken quite a turn, and it's very chilly in the morning. There's a little frost on the pumpkin, so to speak. And, you know, when the alarm goes off at 5 o'clock, Taryn and the cats are snuggled up in bed, and I just roll my butt out of bed. It's cold. I got to find my gym clothes, and I'm literally walking around the house half asleep. I do not want to go to the gym. I don't want to make my pre-workout. I don't want to do my morning mobility. I don't really want to do any of that stuff. It would just feel so much better to lie back in bed or just make a pit stop on the couch and snuggle with the cats or whatever it may be. But I always have that thought to myself of, look, you are the type of person who goes to the gym, and the results I have are an example of the fact that although I didn't always want to do the things that I did, right? Like today we're talking about following through even when you don't want to. I did that for years and years and years. And that's why I have the results I do when it comes to fitness. Same with Alan. It's not always about doing things that you want to do. Oftentimes it's about doing things that you know you'll be grateful you did. And I'm always grateful. I'm always grateful after I go to the gym. I come home, I meditate on the porch. I'm always grateful I did, but sometimes I just don't want to do it.
So Kevin and I got a testimonial that you'll hear a lot of at Gabby. And she says that we're heart-driven but no BS, and she basically reaffirms that and says like that she loves that about us. She really loves that about us, and that we are. I coach Gabby, and I'm very no BS with her, and we're no BS with our listeners. We care about you so much. We're going to tell you the truth, and I'm going to say this. A lot of my life is this: following through on things even when I don't feel like it. Following through on things even when it's challenging. I was on a podcast last night with Eric and Ted. You went on that show as well.
Eric and Ted?
Eric Twiggs and...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hilarious guys. Very funny.
Mm-hmm.
And they said before, when they introduced me, they said, this is going to be an excuse-busting episode. And I really liked that. I really, really liked that. And so I want this for our listeners to be an excuse-busting episode. I want to tell everyone out there that the large majority of my days are spent focused on following through even when it's hard. The large majority of my days are focused on following through on the promises that I've made to myself. Whether it be going to the gym, whether it be doing gratitudes before bed with Emilia, whether it be writing 3 paragraphs per day for my book. And if I do miss, I try to make up for it the next day. I did 6 paragraphs today because I missed yesterday. And that's what our team at NLU does. That's what peak performance tracking is. These are the things that I've promised myself I would do. And these are the things that I'm going to follow through on daily. And I have a new client, I'll keep it anonymous. And he just got through his first 2 weeks coaching. He survived the first 2 weeks. And he does peak performance tracking now. And he's got 14 days worth of data. And he has his daily dozen and his 1 KPI. He got 94%. 94%. I was on the phone with him earlier today, and I said, I want you to know that that's not normal. I don't know if I've ever had anybody get 94% in their first 2 weeks, honestly. Usually it's a struggle just to get someone to track for 2 weeks. And I want to say this as well. In my opinion, we have the most exceptional group coaching group we've ever had. And that's nothing against the first 3 groups, okay? Group 4 is playing at another level, and I mean that with love. And everybody's got their strengths and weaknesses, but this is a very, very next level group, okay? And it makes sense because we've leveled up as well. It's beautiful. At the beginning, I would say we had 11 people. I would say at least 9 of them were tracking every single day. Now, when on our last call, session 4, which is 2.5 months in, 2 months in to the group coaching, how many people were tracking still?
3, I think.
3. Yeah. That is my point. everyone out there listening, watching, the truth of the matter is, going to the gym once a day for 30 minutes sounds doable. It sounds doable. But how many people actually do it? I talk to Emilia about this often. I was with her a couple nights ago, and I was so proud of her because we had gone to the gym like 4 days in a row, and then it was late. It was like 8 p.m., and she ended up meeting me at the gym. And I basically said, when she got home, I was like, babe, I'm so impressed. She didn't meet me at the gym. I was like leaving the gym while she was entering, and it was like late. She had like a long day. She worked like a 12-hour day, 14-hour day. And she went to the gym still. And when she got back, I congratulated her. I said, babe, that's amazing. And she always, whenever I do that, she's always like confused because in her mind, it's just regular. It's totally normal. I said, sweetheart, I want you to understand something. I hope you know that that's not normal. And I said, how many people do you think, statistically speaking, out of 100 people, random sampling of globally, 100 people, what percentage of those 100 people go to the gym 6 days a week consistently? She said 30%. I said, sweetheart, it's not even close to that. It's not even close to that. What if it's like 3%? The point I'm making here is that it's supposed to be challenging. This is Motivational Monday. Okay? You are not always going to want to go to the gym. You are not always going to want to do gratitudes. You are not always going to want to do laundry. You are not always going to want to meal prep. You are not always going to want to do your PPT. You are not always going to want to do positive habits. There's no chance. That's fake. That's a myth. No one always wants to do them. But how good are you at forcing yourself to do the things and keep the promises you've made to yourself? And that's Motivation Monday. And this is an excuse busting episode. Where are you making excuses? Where are you not following through when you should? And that's what I wanted to say.
Well, and that's one of the biggest things between you and the most successful version of you is you doing more of the stuff that you know you should but don't want to. And it just is that. I wish everything was easy and everything was like, I can't wait to do this. Last example, last night, I had a call. My first call was at 8 a.m. and I had literally back-to-back. I think I had 9 calls yesterday, and I was on a podcast at 7 p.m. So by this time, I had already been working for 13 hours, basically, or 12 hours. And I was like, I don't want to do this. Like, I love being on podcasts. I just don't want to do this tonight. I just do not have it. I'm not in the mood. And afterwards, I was so happy I did it. It was like I was walking on sunshine. I was super excited because I love doing it. So even that, I didn't want to do it, but I followed through with it. And again, I'm grateful I did, and I will thank myself for that in the future. And who knows what will come from that thing that I did, even though I didn't want to do it. Next Level Nation, happy Monday. Hopefully your week is off to a wonderful, wonderful start. So our free course, what it really takes to get to the next level. We have a free course that we're releasing. You can DM Alan or I directly because I don't think the link will have it yet. But this is 5 modules, a very, very, very valuable thing that we're giving away for free because we just want to add value and we want to help you. Alan and I spent an entire day recording this. It's what we've practiced over the last 5 years. Consistency, commitment, clarity, community, confidence, and choices. The 6 C's that help you get to the next level of your life.
This course is so valuable that we've had multiple people say, do not give this course away for free. But we are, because we love our community. Seriously, reach out, DM myself or Kevin, and we will make sure you get access to that course. We also have worksheets with every single module. It's different than the podcast. It's deeper. Yes. It's more education and less just motivation and inspiration. It's very, very like dig deep and assess yourself from 0 to 10. How clear are you on your vision? From 0 to 10, how committed are you really? From 0 to 10, how consistent are you really? That kind of thing. It's a self-assessment that these are the core values that Kevin and I live every single day, or we try to live every single day. More percentage, more percentage, more percentage. The 6 C's. Please DM us. Check that out. Also, coaching. So Group 5 is open. Go to nextleveluniverse.com, click group coaching. You can apply, you can pay. We are only taking 10 people. It starts January 4th. Kickstart 2022 off right. Also, if you feel like you are lost and directionless, if you feel like you're struggling and not getting any momentum, if you feel like you can't be consistent, if you can't be committed, if you aren't following through on the things you say you are, you got to get on peak performance tracking. That's what my coaching is. Whether it's group coaching or my one-on-one coaching, I'm going to help you develop a system that you can actually execute against and then improve the system over time. The whole NLU team is playing at a whole nother level. Kevin's playing at a whole nother level. I'm playing at a whole nother level. And the system is fire. Please reach out and let me know if you want to start coaching.
Next Level Nation, we are grateful as always. We couldn't do this without you. We appreciate every single one of you. Tomorrow for episode number 778, last week's live NLU podcast, Major Causes of Poor Decision Making. We love you. We appreciate you. And as always, we do not have fans. We have family. We will talk to you mañana.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.